Hi everybody, I'm going to walk you through the steps on making an account on Make Beliefs Comics, some tools and tricks on how you can use it in your classroom, and just how to create a comic in general. Okay, so when you first go on the Make Beliefs Comics website, you will see this homepage, and it'll show you all of the new features about the website. As you scroll down, you can click here to view demos, you can click here to create your own comics, and you can click here to make your own comics as well. And as you go down further, you can sign up for the newsletter, you can learn how to get free ebooks, and you can get some creative ideas about stuff to write about. And then as you go down further, you see that it is Parents' Choice recommended, and recommended also by the American Library Association. So as you scroll up, all along this top bar, you see Home, Create Comics Now. Down here it'll show you how to create comics, how to save and retrieve your comics. Story ideas, also how to something to write about it. Daily comic diary, which shows you, a daily challenge of the day for the comics, and then how to show off your comics. They also offer printables, some writing tools, free ebooks, writing prompts, book of questions, daily comic diary, Facebook writing posts, and the Bill's treasure chest. And then over here was something that we'll mostly be using as teachers, 26 ways to use make-believe comics in the classroom, some stuff to write about, more writing tools, lesson plans, language options, what people are saying. Parents also have a section for themselves. And then there's also a section specifically for ESOL and literacy to help English language learners and help promote literacy for them. So there's lesson plans, printables, classroom activities, comic strip starters, fill-ins, writing prompts, and how to use it specific for ESOL. And if you are a special needs teacher, there's also a whole section that shows how to use the website for autism, hearing impaired, head injuries and brain tumors, stuttering, struggling writers, physical disabilities, and learning disabilities. And they're just ebooks. So let me show you how you can make an account. So to make an account, you will hit Create Comics Now, and this little page will pull up the comics. So it will pre-generate a comic usually. This was the one that I was last working on, but to start over for your comics, you can hit Start Over. It'll ask you if you want to erase and start over, and that's fine with me. Over here is where you can name your comics. So I'll name this Educational Technology. And I misplaced a word. And then my author's name, my name is Arlyn. So you can begin here. As you scroll down, you'll notice that there are some couple options that you can click on that will help you create your comic. Now, to start on your comic, you'll click your comic. You'll see bottom here that there are many tools such as the move tool, the scale tool, bring to the front, flip, and then an option to delete. So to switch between comics, you simply click on whatever block you would want to the panel. You can also add panels up here, so I can go up to, I believe, 9 panels. Oh, I don't want to remove the panel. Okay. And then you can scroll back to 1, which is what I'm going to do. So say I want to start a panel. I want to start the first panel of my cartoon. You could start with a character, which you click on characters. It'll give you a list of characters right here, and you can scroll through them with your mouse. It will give you a couple options for the characters. Same thing goes for backgrounds. Gives you a couple options for backgrounds. You can even add masks to your characters to diversify it. Here's where you get all your balloons and your prompts. So you can make your characters speak. You can make greeting cards this way. Here's some of your sound effect words. Your everyday objects to add into your thing. And you can also choose this to just change the background to a color. So say I wanted to just add a background quickly. I'll show you how to do one panel. So say I wanted to add a background, and I decide I'm going to choose right in front of a movie theater. So when you click on it, it automatically pops up into your panel. Now, as you notice, it's not totally centered. There's still some white on the top and bottom. So what I'm going to go ahead and hit is scale. When you hit scale, you click on the object, and it brings up this moving scale, and you can enlarge it or minimize it however you please to fit the window. So I'm going to enlarge it to about there so it fits. So then you would click back onto the move icon, and I kind of want to readjust it to give it a little bit more playroom so that it's solid. Now, say I wanted to add a character. So I'll scroll through and see which character I want to add here. And I'll show you one of the cool things about adding characters. So say I wanted this nice lady with a hat. So when you click on her, you actually get to choose what pose she's doing. So say I want her to be crying in that dress for some reason, singing a ballad. I just click on her, and she pops onto the screen. Now she's a little big there, so again I'll hit scale, click on her, and you can drag her to size, same as the rest of the people. And I will click again on move, and let's put her over here. So I'm going to give her another person in the panel. So it brought me back to this page. Now say I want maybe this nice fella right here with the flowers. Click on him, and I'll choose what pose. And I think I want to do this one. So he pops up there. Again, he's a little big for the picture. I'll do him to scale like that. Like that. Maybe he's a little shorter than her. Then you hit move and put him into place. Now she's not facing him, so what you can go ahead and do is hit flip and flip her that way. Flip them that way. Whatever you want to do. So now they're facing each other. Now, say perchance that I wanted to add an object. Click on your objects, and you choose this one you want to add. Oh no, I added Santa Claus. I didn't want to add Santa Claus. What you can go ahead and do is hit delete, and he goes away. So now what did I want to add? Maybe let's add money raining from above. And I want the money to be a little smaller. That's really big for some dollar bills. So I make it as small as it can go. Maybe I'll make it like he's pulling it out of his hat. And he's just like top of the morning and dropping the money out of his hat. So now say I'm happy with how my comic turned out. Now obviously there are 9 other panels here. So you say I'm just happy for how this turned out. So I can go over here and hit print, email, save, and this will show you how you can save your comics. So it'll say you can review it, create new comics, you can save it, print it, save it to a disk, and sign in to save online, or you can even email it to. So this is easy if you want to email to a teacher. You can email this straight to them. So we're going to hit sign in to save online. So here's where you'll be able to register. So you hit register, say you want an email, username. I'll do one for me, and then I'll add a password, and then an email, which is optional, but I'll put mine in anyway, and then I'll hit remember me, and I'll register and sign in, and then ta-da, I have an account. Now I can save it online, and the comic is saved online. So that's just a simple overview on how to use the Make Beliefs comics. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll make some comics of your own. Thank you.